Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Going to do a review on something a bit different today. This is a figurine from the upcoming game Dead Island 2 by Quicksilver. And they were nice enough to randomly get in touch with me via email and say that they were liking the content on the channel and they were wondering if I wanted to see something like this in person and review it. So I said absolutely. So I'm looking forward to playing the game. I do like a good zombie game. And Dead Island 2, from what I've seen so far, is looking really good. This is the packaging, and now I'll show you the figurine and give you my thoughts on it. Drop a like on this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and follow me on Instagram at DKnight333. So folks, this is Amy from Dead Island 2, a Paralympian who has found a new favourite hobby, and that's dismembering and generally dispatching the zombie scum from LA. And she is sitting on a nice little stool here, the kind that you might find in a nice little diner. She's got herself a milkshake. We've got a zombie arm clinging onto the back of her seat. And she's really nicely detailed. Beautiful sculpt. Pretty badass looking character. So this actually gives me a little bit more incentive now to play the game, because I'll be looking for Amy. And I don't know if I'll be able to select her from the beginning of the game or if it's someone I'll find later on, but she seems pretty cool. There is a really nice kind of real vest like material that they've used up the top here. So the vest isn't actually sculpted, that's actually a nice soft material, but everything else is sculpted and painted really well. Like the zombie arm there is pretty intense looking. Base is really nice as well. The blood looks excellent on the diner floor here, with the black and white squares really set off the red. And then we got some kind of throwing stars here as well, and a nice silver of the stool with the red and the white and the blood, and her, what do you call that in America? I think we call it a fanny pack over here, or is that what they call it in America? I think we call it a bum bag. It's been a while. I had one of those in the 80s. It was the 80s, so let's get a look at the head sculpt. It's a nice paint job on that, and again more blood. Things get pretty messy in the game from what I've seen. Some of those finishers. Blood on the blade as well. Very nicely done. That's a cool pose. It reminds me quite a lot of a Catwoman statue I have, where she's sitting on a stool as well. It does remind me of that. She seems to have a fair amount of attitude, which she will need in order to survive. I think the zombie arm is my favourite part of it, because it's really gnarly looking. And it's a cool idea to have it at the back. There's something to look at everywhere. Alright, so I just pulled up some details on the piece on my phone here, folks, for you. So the character's name is Amy. Technical specs, limited edition, exclusively available at Deep Silver Store. Only 2,980 worldwide made. Materials resin. You got the weight there and the dimensions, and a bit more details at the bottom there. And here's some important notices and restrictions, so take note of these details here too. At the top here, that is the website you need to go to, store.deepsilver.com. That's where you can find the piece. Now I'll just stop the turning so we can just focus on the piece. I'll zoom in, we'll get a good look at the face and all the other details. But I'll tell you, it's really well done. I'm quite impressed with it. I've got some experience with figurines like this because of my Catwoman collection. And some of those pieces are just over here. There we go. The one that's in a similar pose to Amy here is actually in a different room, but it's just two of a good few that I have. And there's another one. She's a bit smaller, and she's a bit bigger, and she's even bigger. I think it looks nice beside the box. That's a really nice display. If you got room to display the box, which would be nice because it is really nicely done. It just looks nice beside it. Alright, close-up time. Close up on the back. The veins are looking pretty intense. What's this about? I only just noticed that, so that must be something that I'll see in the game. It's somebody on her arm and the rest of her body. Obviously, we don't see the veins like that. I guess I'll have to wait and find out. Oh, the zombie arm. Now this is really gnarly. Look at that. The inside. It's gross. Ugh, it's even dripping. Or it looks like it is. That's really well done. In case any of you were wondering what it looks like underneath, there you go. Alright folks, time to give you my final thoughts and a score out of 10. Final thoughts are, this is a really good piece. I've got no complaints with it as far as the quality goes. It's just as good as any of my Catwoman pieces that I have that are a similar type of thing to this. Really well done. I don't know much about the character because I haven't played the game yet. At the time of me making this video, the game has not been released, but I will be getting it once it comes out, and I'll be looking for her. I'll be keeping my eye out for Amy, and hopefully she turns out to be as badass as she appears to be in figurine form. So I want to say a thank you to the folks at Quicksilver for thinking of me and sending the piece my way. But yeah, I definitely recommend her. I don't see any reason not to. She looks great, it's a great pose, there's a lot of thought put into it, lots of cool things to look at everywhere on it. Very well painted, very well posed, sculpted, the whole thing, the whole presentation is fantastic. So, did I give you a score out of 10? I don't think I did. I mean, it's an easy 10. I always feel a bit weird giving something a 10 when it's a sample that's been sent by a company, because your viewers, some of them might just think you're just doing what you're told, you know, but no one's told me to say anything like that. I just don't see any reason not to give it a 10. I was going to say a 9 just to kind of keep people happy, but why lie? You know, it's a 10. Why not? It's a great looking piece. You know, for what it is, it's a 10 out of 10. So there you go. Let me know what you think in the comments. And don't forget to drop a like on the video so other people can find it. And check me out on Instagram at dknight333 for plenty of pictures of the up close variety from different angles. She looks really good from below, like if you have her on a high shelf. I think that really looks good, but then if you have her on a low shelf, you get the benefit of seeing all the gnarly surface of the diner floor here. Alright folks, it's been fun. I'll see you soon, take it easy. Bye bye.